In this tutorial, we will be taking you through the process of completing an online lower limit umbrella application. To begin, log on to our PPP website with your email and password, or simply create an account by clicking the link under New Users/New Accounts. Here you can select the order you wish to view prior applications by clicking on the Sort Order tab. You can filter the applications by quote type, application status, or insured's name. Select Start New App, located at the top of the page to begin the process. In this instance, you should select Lower Limit Umbrella. All red highlighted areas are mandatory fields. Please take a second to read the notice displayed in red above the effective date. When choosing an effective date, be sure to pick the current date or a date in the future. No past dates will be accepted. When you have finished filling in the required information, press Complete Section/Continue to move on. If you forget to complete a required field, a message will appear at the top of the screen and the incomplete fields will be highlighted in yellow. Please note that anytime during normal business hours you can click on Live Chat at the top right corner to obtain assistance from our team. At the top of the next screen, you will be required to select the number of locations. Also, you will see a list of ineligible exposures. Please check all applicable exposures. You may still be eligible for this or another program, so complete and select Continue to proceed with the application process. Primary named insured. On this screen, be sure the information already entered is correct and fill in any other required fields. Once you are finished answering the required fields, press Continue to move on to the next section of the application, Policy Information. In this section, there is an option for a need by date. You can enter a current or future date depending on your needs. Be sure to answer the remaining required fields. Select Continue to proceed with the application process. Add location. On this screen, you must complete the location address and all other details regarding your location. Click the Add New Location button. Complete all red highlighted fields. Some fields will require additional information depending on the answer's prior questions. Make sure all additional drop-down questions are answered. If you have multiple buildings with various number of stories, enter the highest number of stories. Depending on the number of stories, you will be prompted to answer additional fire safety questions. And select Continue to proceed with the application process. When finished adding the first location, you can either continue or add a second location. Select Continue to proceed with the application process. Auto and additional exposures. The first section applies only if the risk has an auto, owned, or hired and non-owned. Skip this section and check the box NA if not applicable. The next section applies to additional exposures. Select any applicable exposures or select Other and enter comments in the comment screen. Same applies to the section below labeled Liability Exclusions and Endorsements. The boiler and machinery section is to be completed only if coverage is desired. Complete the Schedule of Underlying Liability section. Lloyd's of London is not acceptable in our program, but contact our office to see if it qualifies for a referral. The following three underlying sections are optional but needed if they apply to this risk. The loss history information is required. If you answer yes to either question, then complete the section below as well. There is a section available for additional comments. Once completed, click Continue. Upload documents. In this next section, you can upload any documents or photos that will help with the application process. Be sure to make the file names unique so there aren't a group of files with similar names. Uploading documents or photos will automatically send the files to our underwriter for a review. To upload a document, click the Choose File button. A dialog box will appear prompting you to select a file. Browse to the location on your computer where your file is stored and click the file name. After your file is highlighted, click the Open button. The file name will appear on the screen. Continue this process until you have added all of the relevant files. When you are finished, click the Upload button. Clicking Upload will officially send the files you choose to our underwriters. Click Continue to bring you to the next screen. You will now see a table labeled Complete Application, which shows the different parts of the application and indicates if all sections were successfully completed. Return to any incomplete sections to complete. If the printed section shows incomplete, simply click View Printable Copy button below. This will appear in a new window, so make sure your pop-up blocker is turned off. This must be done in order to submit the application. Review application to make sure all is correct. If you are unsure how to respond to a question, you can come back at a later date, as the information will be saved until submitted. Be sure to click the Check Here box confirming you read the information and it is correct to the best of your knowledge. Upon completion, you can print the application and/or click Submit Application. Once you submit the application, you will receive an email confirmation from PPP. Once the application has been submitted to PPP, the application is not editable. If a correction is needed, contact the underwriter indicated on your submission acknowledgement. Thank you for your submission to Preferred Property Programs, where service is our specialty. Protecting you is our mission.